What's up, you guys? It's your girl Yeliz, and today we are here to rank all of Scorpion's costumes from worst to best. Now, I may be missing some, I'm not sure, and some of them are including the alternate costumes from various games. So let's do it! We have the disgusting infrared Scorpion from MKX. I honestly cannot express how annoyed I was when I saw this, and I thought it was a poor excuse of a costume. It's not even a skin, it's just some lazy, annoying, boring, ridiculous. It's just Scorpion. It was just embarrassing to me, to be honest. I cannot express how much this irritated me when I saw it. I'm like, what? What is this? You could have put in something so dope. But yes, I found this really lazy, so this is why this is the worst costume in my opinion. Scorpion MK1. Only because I never appreciated it at the start. All of the ninjas look the same. There's nothing that's appealing about the very first Mortal Kombat games, only because they're all kind of the same thing, and the only way you can tell one character from another is the color. So costume-wise, it's not something that stood out or stands out still at all. So, you know, respect the game, but costume-wise, it's a little boring. MK Mythology's Sub-Zero Scorpion, which is kind of very similar to how I feel about the Mortal Kombat 1 costume. Not much going for it. Again, costume-wise, it wasn't something that needed to stand out in those days. But yeah, MK2 Scorpion. In the time that this came out, you know, little textures, you can actually see that it looks like it's a type of material in this game. But again, still pretty simplistic, and, you know, from a costume maker perspective, boring. But Mortal Kombat 3 Scorpion. Now with this one, it's obviously very similar to the first few. At least this one has a little bit more yellow accents in it, like especially on the back part of the pants. Again, still, they didn't change much from what they were previously doing with Scorpion. Again, another boring costume, but still, you know, you can see they're progressively adding a little bit more black accents and adding more yellow. So yeah, not enough for me personally, but yes. We have the alternate Scorpion costume for MK4. I don't understand why it's the color that it is. The skull doesn't really work much, and no. But the Scorpion MK4 also, once again, same thing. There are a few more black lines on the costume here and there, but nothing that stood out to the last 4 or 5 games that were before MK4 Ultimate. So Mortal Kombat Deception Scorpion. It was okay. You know, very similar to the very first few games, but obviously a little more detailed because times were changed. And yes, so it's alright. Now we're getting to the decent Mortal Kombat costume. We have the original Deception outfit. I liked it. I honestly thought it was really cool. I like the little add-ons with the belt look and the swords on the back were amazing. The mask was pretty cool also. And it just looked very ninja-esque. So that's why I can respect this costume. And I think around this era was when costume was starting to get a little, you know, more attention. So yes. I feel like the skull made it look a little bit too gimmicky, and I couldn't take it seriously. I feel like Scorpion should reveal that side of him when he's like, you know, about to do a final move or some crazy shit, you know what I mean? So I didn't really feel this one too much. No. A Scorpion from Shaolin Monks. Now, the advertising image was obviously a little different to what we got in gameplay, but I did appreciate that look. I felt like it was a more upgraded version of the lazy version that they've been doing for the past few games. I really liked the mask of this one. I felt like they took Scorpion a little bit more serious at this time, and I really liked it. He just looked pretty lethal. Maybe it was because they changed the structure of his face or body, whatever it was, but it did work. And maybe because I also really like Shaolin Monks as a game. A Scorpion from MK vs DC. Now this is where things are starting to get serious for me. At this point I was like, okay, now they're really making effort on costumes, and they're making our characters stand out, and they're suiting and matching their personalities as well, which is what's really exciting. I loved all the armor pieces on this one. Honestly, this costume had a lot of detail, and I can respect that because you can tell that there are so many different textures and so many different leather. You can tell what's leather, you can tell what's not so shiny, and I really liked where they were going with the look of Scorpion. I felt like this was like a staple look of how Scorpion should be. So they did a really good job on this one. The gold Scorpion from the collector's edition of MKX. I thought it was really different. I like the slickness of it. I wouldn't say that it's exactly that exciting for me personally, but I do like that they were thinking very outside of the box with this one. Like, I didn't love it, but I didn't quite hate it. So it was definitely something to get used to. And just because I will be sharing my MKX Scorpion costume, I honestly did love this outfit. I feel like there were a lot of things missing on this outfit, but you know, it was a reveal trailer. I was super excited for it, and I had to make an MKX Scorpion. So that's me. MK11's red flag Scorpion costume. Now, this costume is not very different to the original MK11 Scorpion costume, which was actually fantastic. So it's not that impressive to me. I feel like there is a little too many red accents, so it kind of makes him look a little gimmicky. It's still okay. It's whelming. Could be better. But you know, I can still appreciate that they made the tabard a little different. MKX Scorpion Cold War skin. Now, I feel like the concept art was way cooler than how they delivered it in game. I kind of thought I knew where they were going with it when I saw the art, but then in the game it was kind of like, oh, that changed. So yeah, I didn't love it. There you go, see? Another alternative skin for MK11, and this is the Netherrealm Spectre skin. Now, the flamey little kind of bits and bobs on his tabard were at times a little uncomfortable and at times really funky. It was a little bit of an eyesore at some points. I liked where they were going. I feel like there was a little bit too much of it on there, but still, I thought they could have added a little bit more red accents in between all of those flames, or just to spice it up a little. So it was alright. It was alright. Scorpion Deadly Alliance costume. I really liked this one, especially the fan art on that too. I'm like, oh, Scorpion's looking a little bit more funky, you know. I love the accents on the tabard. I appreciated the armor pieces on the shoulders and on the thighs as well. The arm and leg pieces were also complementary to everything else that was going on. So I honestly really enjoyed it, and the material around his face as well this time, instead of a mask, gave it a pretty ninja feel. So yes, I really liked that one. Hanzo Hasashi MKX Scorpion. I loved him. I loved his face. I liked his look. I like the human version of him. I thought it was really different. He just felt like a master, you know. He felt like he was a guy that knew his shit and what he was doing. So I really liked Hanzo version of Scorpion and MKX. Yes. MK11's Not Cursed Scorpion. So with this one, I liked it, even though it's very similar to the first version of Scorpion. The mask was a little uncomfortable for me, and still is, if I must say, but I loved the shoulder pieces, and I just liked, you know, his face was kind of normal in this one. I do wish that they did something a little bit different with the mask, but you know, you can't have everything. So we have the Soul Control variant of Scorpion's costume in MK11. This is sexy, this is simplistic, and this is how I like a basic looking Scorpion. Like, this is the minimal I would want for a Scorpion outfit. Perfection. Simple, it's effective, and yes, 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 yes. At number 4, we have Scorpion MK9 alternate skin. I love this. I thought it was a statement costume. It looks like a Scorpion. It screams Scorpion. I love the armor piece tabard. I like the armor piece tabard. Honestly, his mask is amazing. Everything about this costume is amazing. Like, if I was to make a Mortal Kombat costume now before MK12 gets released, this is what I would create. This is just gorgeous. It's perfection for me. I love this outfit a lot. At number 3, my top 3, we're here, guys, we're here. The Injustice Scorpion is the sexiest thing I've seen in the longest time. It was a costume creation that I could never get out of my head. Everything about it is really cool. It screams Scorpion, it looks Scorpion, and he looks like a boss. I love everything about it, especially the armor piece. It's just, I mean, look at it. It's so original. It works. Now for the second best Scorpion costume in the world is the original MK11 design. I have never realized how much Scorpion needs red. If I see Scorpion without red, there's gonna be a problem. I need to have a little bit of red on Scorpion with that yellow because it just works amazingly. Honestly, I cannot get this design out of my head. It is my second best, my second favorite Scorpion costume that's ever been presented to me, and I love this. I just love it. I love it. I adore this costume. I mean, this costume was so good. I put blood, sweat, and tears in it. You know what I mean? Look at me. Look at that heavy breathing. Look at that Scorpion lady. But yes, I was very proud, and I'm also ambassador for MK11. So, yes. Yeah, I love this outfit, and I felt the best in this outfit. Tried to feminize it up a little bit, you know what I mean? Accentuate on them curves and stuff. But yeah, that's me. And for the best, most incredible Scorpion design to date is the MK9 Scorpion. This is the ultimate Scorpion. This is a statement piece Scorpion. This is a boss Scorpion. This Scorpion is the Scorpion. I can't even put into words how perfect this costume is. There is nothing more Scorpion than this. This costume is more Scorpion than Scorpion. You know what I mean? It is amazing, amazing. All the details, his look, the mask, just Oof. God, it's sexy. I can't. I just can't. It like does things to me, this costume. Look at it. All the details on the headpiece, on the chest, on the legs, and the armor. It just absolute perfection #1. Yes, baby. Yes. I'm going a little crazy there. And there we have it. They were my favorite Scorpion costumes from worst to best. I hope that was enjoyable. If you did like this video, let me know, and I can probably work on the Sub-Zero one next. But yes, it's just good to take a trip down memory lane with all the designs, and honestly, it's really cool to witness the evolution of the Scorpion. So, hell yes, that was so much fun. Also, how dope is this t-shirt? Get over here! Bye, you guys.